Here is what you are coming in with, the Five of Cups. And it's good to see the sun there because this is going to outshine this. Now, with the Five of Cups, there is this focus on what has been lost. And the message here is that not all is lost. You need to take your focus away from the emotional pain. And seeing you come in with that right now, you know, with the sun there, I don't think that it is a horrible thing to come in with. I think it's just something that you're going to have to deal with for this month. Now, what is crossing you, and this is perfect, the Eight of Pentacles. This to me is saying that you're willing to do the work that's necessary to get yourself out of this emotional funk. You know, it sucks losing and being separated from the things that we love. But again, with the sun shining over that, you guys have nothing to worry about. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're willing to do what you have to get out of that feeling. You're working with what you have left here. And again, realizing that not all is lost. Now, the conscious mind, the Three of Pentacles. So yes, this and the Eight of Pentacles speaks very loudly to what you are doing as far as your work goes. Now, the Three of Pentacles is just starting out. This is something new, but you're being recognized for what you're doing. And it also says to me that you are doing the right thing. And you're putting in some work here. And it's paying off. And I feel like what you're doing here is going to help you get away from this feeling of emotional pain. And it's good to see that that is what the conscious mind is focused on. Now, in the subconscious, the devil. So, you know, and it speaks back to the Five of Cups. Every time I see the devil, I automatically think of being chained to people and situations that are no good for you. But again, the power with the devil is that you can release yourself from the things that are no good. So, you know, and I always say this when I use this spread, when I'm doing readings for, you know, the people that are around me. And the subconscious mind seems to know better. It knows better as far as what is going on. But, you know, with where your focus is, it's good. It's saying that, you know, you're going to do the right thing and releasing yourself from that emotional pain, you know. And again, with the devil, we do that because we think that, you know, these people and these situations are bringing us fulfillment, you know, and truly they're not. And it may seem familiar to you, but it's truly not what you want to be hanging on to. You know, it's like the subconscious mind knows that there's some issues here that have to be dealt with, which is why the Five of Cups is sitting there. You have to forgive me, guys. I have to take a sip of my spiked coffee because I'm not feeling too well here. But again, with the sun shining over this entire reading, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. But you really need to get rid of any limiting thoughts and beliefs, situations, or people that are holding you back here. You know, but again, with that Eight of Pentacles crossing you, I feel like you're going to pick yourself up here and you're going to do the right thing and start doing the work that's necessary to get yourself out of this. And in the past, the Ten of Pentacles, you know, and with this being the past coming through, it to me suggests that there's this feeling of security. But with the Five of Cups sitting there, it's like maybe there was like some loss here. You know, like where you had security, then it was like something, a part of that was lost to you. But you're working to correct it now. But, you know, that's good to see as the past coming through, because with the 8 and the 3, you're really trying to get back to this feeling of absolute security. You know, this card so reminds me of retirement and looking to the future. It's such a beautiful card, and it's a fantastic ending too. And it leads to beautiful beginnings, and you're already working toward that, which is fantastic. Your next move, the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. Beautiful. I love saying that. That to me is saying that fate and destiny are going to start working in your favor here. And with the Sun, perfect. It's perfect. These issues are being dealt with in a beautiful way. And I feel like the universe is starting to shift itself for you, because with what you're doing here and the work that you're putting in, it's like having the universe work for you through the work that you're doing. And again, with the Sun, it's like everything is going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. You're doing the right thing. You're doing what you need to do to fix this emotional hurt here, which I feel like has to do with some loss of security, but you're working to get that back. But again, the subconscious mind is telling you that, you know, you can't chain yourself to old patterns or people or situations that made you feel this way. Now, the way that you are projecting yourself, I love it. I love it. The Nine of Cups. Having that wish fulfillment. Indulgence, abundance, enjoying the things that you have, and having that emotional fulfillment. That's perfect. That's perfect for you to be projecting that out. You know, and to me, it's saying that what you're working toward here is definitely going to manifest in a beautiful way. And you have your focus exactly where you need it to be, on that feeling of wish fulfillment. You know, and what I love the most about this card is that when you look at the image, I think it's perfect for you guys. You know, she's in meditation. What does wish fulfillment look like to you? You know, I've said that so many times when this card has showed up. And that's what I feel like you're doing here. You're really taking a look at what that feels like and what that looks like to you. And you're doing the work that's necessary to manifest that in your life. Beautiful, beautiful, Virgo. I love it. Now, in your environment, the Queen of Swords. Now, you know, a lot of times I have said that Virgo reminds me of an air sign in the way that they think in such a critical manner. You know, you guys are truly the investigators. You like to have all available information before you make any kind of decisions. So to see the Queen of Swords in your environment, there's two ways to look at this. This is you being strong and independent. You've been through some pain and suffering, which is obvious. But you're still open and you have clarity of thought. And it's made you stronger. And then the other way to see this is that with this being in your environment, this could be an air sign coming through. And it being the Queen of Swords to me suggests like somebody that's helping you see some clarity through this here. But, you know, either way, there's going to be clarity of thought for you. And, you know, I still get this feeling that this is the energy that surrounds you. Strong and independent through the pain and suffering that you've been through, but wiser. You know, I don't see that as a bad thing. Usually I worry when I see the Queen of Swords. You know, there's that feeling of, man, you've been through some hell. Is it going to close you off, or are you going to still stay open? But I feel like you just become stronger. and more clear in your thinking as well. Your hopes and your fears. Oh, look at that shit. Yes, that's perfect. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, seeing this and what you're working for, the four of them are perfect. They're perfect because, you're doing something here. You're doing the right thing. It's just starting out. You're putting in the work. You're refining your craftsmanship here. Where you just started, now you're really enjoying your work. And where you had this feeling of security, here it is again for you, because second chances, the Wheel of Fortune, right? Wow, perfect. It's perfect. And with the sun shining over all of this, it's beautiful. I love it. The big thing with the aces, though, too, especially with this deck, is that you cannot let these opportunities pass you by. And you don't. You're not. Not at all. Not between the 8 and the 3. There's no way. It's beautiful. And the outcome. Oh, shit. Yep. Some more spiked coffee. You come out as you. The Hermit. And it's perfect. You're going to take that journey that is going to feed your mind and your soul, and you're getting that clarity of thought. You've become stronger through the pain that you've been through. Virgo, this reading is beautiful, beautiful. And what I love the most about this is looking at these two. Look at you. You're in like total meditation here. What does wish fulfillment look like to me? And, after working to get that security back in your life, you're like, yes, now I'm going to sit in some solitude here and take a different journey. I love it. I love it, Virgo. It's perfect. It's perfect for you. This is a beautiful reading. Now, I'm going to push my luck here, and we're going to put a clarifier in the Hermit. Not that we need one, but I have to see. I have to see. Oh, shit. Temperance. It's perfect. Here you are in total meditation. I mean, look at the three of them. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Temperance is about getting that balance between your emotions and your mental thought. And that goes back to the Queen of Swords. As long as you take the action that is necessary to follow the opportunities that are being presented to you, you are going to have a fantastic month. Definitely. There's a feeling here of second chances and getting that security back in your life where you may have lost it for a moment. You are kicking yourself in the butt and getting to work here, for sure, to fix the issues dealing with hurt emotions and chaining yourself to things that are no good for you. You turn that around big time, big time. And the sun. You are going to be just fine, just fine. It's so beautiful to see this. And you are like in total meditation. It's beautiful. Rejection. Rejection is Spirit's protection. Now, this speaks back to the Hermit and needing to have some solitude. If you've had a feeling of rejection, that would explain why the Five of Cups is sitting there. But again, it's a form of protection. You have to accept that, there may be people and situations that just do not suit you right now. But it's not a horrible thing. It's, am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? And, looking at what you've done here, I think that the purpose of the solitude that you're going through with rejection has to do with the Five of Cups, and where it leads you is into working towards something better in your life. So, you know, to me, this speaks back to what is going on here and what you have been chaining yourself to and what is causing the emotional pain. But it's like, man, the universe flipped itself around to start manifesting the things that you have been working for. You know, you could have made the choice to stay chained to this. It's like the subconscious mind was warning you about being chained to those horrible feelings, and you kicked it into gear immediately. And here the universe is so protecting you. It's so protecting you. The good things that you have coming once you start working toward them are going to put you in some beautiful places here, especially mentally, between the Hermit and Temperance, absolutely. So if there's been a feeling of rejection, know that it was for your own protection, and for sure, when you enter that phase of solitude, you're going to find the answers that you are seeking from within. All right, Virgo, I love this reading. It is almost midnight where I'm at right now, and I knew that there was a reason why I needed to stay up to do this reading, and I love it. I love what you're doing here, and I love how the universe starts to work for you. Now, when it comes to discipline from Lay Vampire, I'm actually going to read the blessing out of the book here so that you can really get the full experience and understand how this is working in regards to the Five of Cups and the Devil. So the blessing here says that you have the ability to create a program of change and stick to it. And after a period of time, it will transform from painful to pleasurable. The freedom and strength it affords you far outweighs the pain you experience in the short term. Perfect. It's perfect. And what happens here is that you start to put in the work that's necessary to release yourself from those feelings, and the universe starts to shift itself in big ways to help you out. For sure, for sure. And with the sun, you are going to be just fine. I love it. And where there may be this feeling of rejection and this feeling of losing some security in your life, again, rejection is Spirit's protection. This is being done for a reason. You kick yourself in the butt, you get up, and you start putting in this work. And I love, 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 love the total meditation that you're in. You come out with you pull Temperance on top of that, and you're really taking a look at what that wish fulfillment looks like to you. And I think it's beautiful. Do not pass up the opportunities that are coming to you.